today, the world for once is running perfectly, and nothing's broken in a major way. Today, we're going to be testing the Destruction Catalyst. That was a little bit of The Lion King, a film that I haven't seen and will probably not be seeing because, quite honestly, all of the reviews coming out of it are depressing. Now, I know what you're thinking. Reese, you gotta go out. You gotta watch the movie yourself, experience it yourself, make your own decisions. No, I'm okay. Honestly, I didn't really expect The Lion King to be good. Disney hasn't been making a lot of things that are good, with the exception of Marvel. Marvel's really good, but that's all Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige's really good at it. He's righted the ship after that Phase 2. That disaster that was Phase 2, he brought it all back around with Phase 3, and it's great again. He's made Marvel great again. I'm gonna make Minecraft great again. Today, there's been, by the way, ahead of the launch of this series, there's been a new surge in popularity for my old Tekkit Legends series. It's always been popular, but for some reason, over the last about 2 weeks, it's just back up there, and I don't get why. I don't understand why people are interested in watching this. But I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong. I mean, I am about to complain because the stupid mini-map, I can't even figure out how to get rid of the darn thing. I've shrunk it again. It was real big for the last several episodes, and I kept meaning to change it. Destruction Catalyst. If we had built one of these as early as we could have, I mean, 14,000 EMC. We could have built this so long ago. We would be done. We would have already completed it. If this was a speed run, we've already lost to someone better than me. Fortunately, there's always next year, I guess. Next year when we do this madness again, because I guess this is a yearly tradition now, I'll know. And maybe it can be the 10-10-10 challenge. 10 episodes, 10 minutes, 10 hours. And I'll just be able to use this thing. So right-click with the Destruction Catalyst, consumes a bit of EMC from in here, and it will break a 3x3 area. Look at that, 3x3x1. We got some cobblestone out of that, which was sort of worthless. You want to be careful with right-clicking that Destruction Catalyst, by the way. Tab V to charge it up, and look at that. So the reason it turns into a little ball at your feet is to sort of lower the lag that you'd get from removing that many blocks. What? Are you Shrekking me right now? Are you Shrekking me right now? It's right there. All that search we did for diamonds, and it's right there. I can't even believe this right now. Shift V to charge this thing down. Give me the diamonds. I should not have hopped down here. That was a big, risky move. I could have died really easily if there had been lava under there, which is likely, considering the fact that we are next to a boiling lake of lava. We definitely don't want to do that again. But Destruction Catalyst. Tap V a bunch, and look, yeah, it's consuming EMC, but look how useful it was. You want to see vein mining? Let me show you how to vein mine. Check this out. You want to see some branch lines? Look at that. I think that goes 16 blocks. Look, check that out. It all gets deposited directly into your inventory. Look at this. We've revolutionized it, my friends. We have transformed mining, and what we've essentially done is it's allowing us to create a giant hole in the ground. Look, this will mine up anything. It's not particular. This is, of course, where all of the monsters are going to spawn now if I'm not careful, so I need to kind of stay on top of that. But you can see, we've barely put a dent into how much EMC we have available. We've got a ton of blocks now, and we can now feed those back into our system, get more EMC to sort of recharge ourselves. We'll just put all of this in there. Why not? I mean, some of it's not going to get processed. I don't think the game's going to know what to do with amethyst, because it looks kind of useless. But it'll be up there. We'll go fish it out of the chest, and we'll deal with it later. I've been brainstorming in my mind as sort of a superior system for moving things up and down. But for right now, I mean, hold on. What was this? Was this that amethyst stuff? That stuff's useless. This stuff, though, yellowite ore, that's useful. That's some high EMC stuff right there. We definitely want to get that. And then I'm just going to keep kind of clicking through here and collecting all of this good stuff, too. That's silver. Silver's high value. So we're kind of making back the EMC that we're investing by using the Destruction Catalyst by, just by virtue of picking up all of this stuff. It's not zinc, though, because it's useless. That is another problem with it. It's not super precise, and you're going to end up picking up a lot of garbage. And, I mean, look at this. My inventory is now full. No, it's not. I don't know why I wasn't picking stuff up there for a second. Bauxite? Bauxite sounds fun. Wasn't that an internet phenomenon for a while? That child, he's like, hi, I'm Bauxite? Or it's Boxy is what it was. I know what I'm talking about. I've been on the internet for a while. I remember Boxy. Boxy was weird. YouTube was weird. I mean, YouTube's still weird. It's probably weirder in different kind of worse ways now than it used to be. But man, back in the day, just about anyone could become famous on YouTube. You remember that? For just like doing anything. You gotta upload a video biting your brother's finger, and the next thing you know, you're on the late night shows and everybody's talking about you. Is it true you bit your... Can you reenact it? Come on, let's get some children torturing each other in here. Bite that finger. Ouch, Charlie. He said the line. Yay. Oh, it must suck to be those children because they're never going to live that down. This is really slow. This is like super, super slow. I've thought of a way to speed this up quite a bit. I mean, I don't know if it's actually going to make this extract any faster. Can we change this? Energy pulsar, items and inventory. I think we could add a second one if we wanted to. That would speed things up. But my idea for revolutionizing all of this and making it go even faster is, I mean, it begins with reminding myself that this isn't Tekkit Classic. That's a problem I've been having. This is going to sound ridiculous. It's Tekkit Legends. I know it's Tekkit Legends, but a lot of the times when I think about what mods are in this and what is and isn't possible, I kind of put myself in this Tekkit Classic box where I'm like, that mod didn't exist. That mod's not a thing. But in reality, it does, and it would be very useful. So for instance, in this pack, we've got this little bad boy here called the Ender Chest and the Ender Pouch. So what we can do is we can build an Ender Chest up top and have items extracted out of that, and then I can have the Ender Pouch here, and I can access that in my inventory, shift-click everything into it, and have it piped out upstairs instead of having this chest down here that can be blown up by a creeper while it's still getting empty. That would be the most unideal thing we could possibly have happen. Let me get that back down. Collect all of this, because this is some high EMC stuff we've got here. Again, though, the method for collection in this is so... I mean, look, there is no precision gathering with this thing, and you might say, well, you don't need to precision gather, Reese. You don't, and you're right. You're not mistaken. I don't need to precision gather, but now we're going to have all these weird holes, and they're kind of hard to climb out of, and do we need to fly? Do I need to build Swiftwolf's Rending Gale? We're already carrying around this here battery, this Kleinstar Ein, so we might as well have a Swiftwolf's Rending Gale. It's expensive, and I don't think we can justify the price. I think for once in this series, I'm putting my foot down and saying, no, this investment in EMC into a Swiftwolf's Rending Gale is not going to benefit us. It's not going to be a return on investment. I mean, what are we going to gain from being able to fly? Oh, I can get out of the holes I accidentally dig myself into a little bit faster. We can get in and out of the bottom of this shaft a lot quicker if we had one of those, that's for sure. And actually, that might be all the justification I need. Okay, big truck driving past. I hear you. Thank you for modding your exhaust to sound like the elephant with farts. I appreciate that. That's not ruining my recording experience at all. You can't hear that, hopefully, because I have gone out of my way to make sure... Oh, I just tried to fly. Maybe we do need Swiftwolf's Rending Gale if I'm going to be trying to double jump. I've hopefully got my audio set up in such a way that you can't hear things like that. It's just... It comes with living in Texas. The majority of the people on the road have trucks that are compensating for something, and you just got to deal with it. Can I shift-click all of this in here? If we had a transmutation tablet, which we do not have enough EMC for, but just hear me out, if we did have one, we would be able to transmute a lot of these items, as opposed to having to wait for them to get slowly piped out of here. Let's head up to the top. Let's see how much EMC we've got. Let's see what goes into a Swiftwolf's Rending Gale. Because imagine being able to just fly out of this hole. I got a feeling we're going to be in this hole quite a bit over the next few episodes, sort of desperately manually gathering EMC. Or should I be doing that? We're at a point now where I wasted a lot of time that we could have spent using the Destruction Catalyst. We're at a point now where maybe I shouldn't be trying to build Swiftwolf's Rending Gale. You know, we're running out of time. Maybe I should be aggressively sleeping, making sure it stays daylight. I know I could put up some glowstone for the energy collectors, but not the solar panels. That doesn't work with the solar panels. They're smarter than that. They're not going to fall for that. Oh, check this out, though. Look at that. They can't get any closer to me. Ah, how great is that? Not really great for this guy, because that kind of keeps him at a... Come on over here, guys. Come and get me. Oh, you can't, can you? Oh, it sucks to be you two. Interdiction torches, everyone. Aren't they great? Good, look at this. This is working swimmingly. We are getting some things in here that have an EMC value, like the diamonds, and I think bauxite. Is that the one we determined can be macerated? So yeah, we're going to have to go up here and we're going to have to manually assign that. So diamonds go straight down. Bauxite goes up into the macerator. Oh my gosh. That whole snap around is still getting to me. We can sort of insert these items ourselves. Good, 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 good. And then, oh wait, oh, also the coal. Take the coal. We don't need that. This is staying kind of full, actually. I guess that means the hopper's full. I'm good. That's good. I'm glad to see that. So we've got a steady supply of things coming through our teleporter pipe, which is nice. And meanwhile, over here, this one's going. This one's still going. Everything's still going. Nothing's broken. Let's start collecting our EMC. Let's see where we stand before we decide what we're going to do next. Let's see where we're standing, because we got a lot of EMC now. We might be able to finish this power flower. We may be able to wrap up the power flower, and hey, a couple episodes early, we can honestly say that we met our original goal. So here we go. Okay, what do we need? We need, for a fully decked out power flower, we need 3 of these relays. That's we cannot do that. You got to have one on the sides. There's no reason to put one on the top. A lot of people will put one on the top, but the thing with the relay is there's no reason to put one on the top when you can just put a collector on the top instead, because no matter what, that relay is only going to allow you to get the one on the top, at least. The relay on the top is only going to allow you to have one more energy collector. Alternatively, you could put that one additional energy collector in the place of the relay. I'll show you what I mean when we get around to actually building it. But for now, how is that? Does that significantly increase the speed? It does look like it's going pretty quick. Yeah, it does. So that's going, that's going. The way that these are normally set up is these would be relays, and then they would have on the 3 sides more collectors. And then what I was saying about the one on the top is, you see we got a one on the top right now, and it's connecting to these. But in a usual setup, a relay would be here. There'd be a collector up there, a collector here, here, other side. So what's that collector up there going to do? Connect to one on top of it? Unnecessary. Unnecessary waste of EMC when you can just put the freaking collector in its place. It'll make more sense once we get to it. I've raged about this also in the original Tekkit Legends Let's Play. Oh, good. This is still moving along. We burnt a lot of our EMC just then making collectors because, oh, good gosh, that looks terrifying. That actually looks horrifying. The glowing red eyes, the armor, the fact it is not burning in the daylight because presumably the hat. Oh, and the enchanted boots, too? This, if I didn't know any better, I would say this is an agent of Iroth out to get me for what I did in Tekkit Classic. Good grief. And, I guess, Tekkit Legends. I was told to not do this anymore, remember? Raymond Carr didn't try to kill me. It's one of the few times he didn't try to kill me. Instead, he just told me to stop trying to build bases for the Remnant Order. Although at the time it was the Guardian Order, wasn't it? The timelines are a bit mixed up for me. I can't remember. When did Sky Factory 2.5? When did that happen? It was on Survival Island. Was that? No, that was Sky Factory 2 was on Survival Island. 2.5 was in the sky again. Sky Factory 2 is when the Remnant Order kind of splintered off from the Guardian Order. And that's when this story is complicated. I don't know. We're going to make ourselves an ender pouch. Do we have blaze powder? Do we have blaze anything? We don't. Oh, no. Oh, well, this isn't good. That means we have to go to the Nether so we can get a blaze rod. Because apparently the only compressor and... Yeah, we're going to have to go to the Nether. Well, this time we're going in prepared. We've got a destruction catalyst. We're going to bring some building materials. No, you know what? We'll get building materials when we get there. That's what we'll do. We need to remember that we have some EMC in here, too. We have stored 50,000. We can empty that in there if we need to at some point. We don't, but if we need to at some point, we can. All right, I'm headed to the Nether. We're going to find some blaze rods. We've got armor. We've got iron armor. It'll work. It'll work fine. When we come back, I'll figure out what to do next. Maybe another... Do you think we should set up another quarry? I kind of want to do my ender pouch idea, but maybe I shouldn't be focused on mining, even though we do now have a destruction catalyst. It would be super easy to focus on the mining. And okay. Do you think everything here is mad at me already? Because that seems to be what happens. He's coming over here, but he might just be coming over to say hi. Oh, he's coming over here pretty quick. Nope, he's not coming over to say hi. He's trying to kill me immediately. I have done nothing. I was gone for so long, too. You'd think that they would forget my sin. Hold on. What goes into a Swift Wolf's Rending Gale? If we need the EMC for the Rending Gale, we can break it. That's the thing. You know, we can just throw it back into the transmutation table. We can get the EMC back. For right now, it'll be a lot easier to fly around the Nether and find a blaze than it would be to walk. And Swift Wolf's Rending Gale is like, what? 20,000 EMC? Or maybe it's 200,000? Okay, it's 559,000 EMC. We're not going to get one of those. I thought it was a lot cheaper than that for some reason. That's a whole lot of EMC. What about a jetpack? I know it doesn't have an EMC value, but what goes into making a jetpack? Not a nuclear one, just an electric one. That's not. We can manage that. We've looked at that recipe before. I can make one of those. So we want to build a jetpack. That means we need to get some tin. Not that. No, it's some tin, some redstone. Let me type in redstone here. Don't do like this. Don't do like this. Where is my cabling? Are we all out of copper cables? No, but we're gonna be. We're gonna need more. All right. So copper and rubber. Put some of that back in there. Copper, rubber, cable time. Knock, knock, knock. Cable time. Have you guys ever seen The Cable Man starring Jim Carrey? It's okay. I mean, I like it. I'm a fan. It's a bit of a weird movie, but knock, knock, knock. Cable Man. The idea of the cable guy is that he has no friends because he was raised by television, and then he tries to make friends with the voice of Simba, Matthew Broderick, but then it turns out he's a little crazy. Not Matthew Broderick. Well, I mean, yes, Matthew Broderick is a little crazy in real life. How else do you explain starring in The Producers, a film that none of you should ever watch? But also kind of watch it. Definitely do. Definitely worth a watch. You can ask Jenna about it on the Discord if you don't believe me. Please go ask Jenna on the Discord about the movie The Producers. If you're watching this right now, go do it. Ask her if it was everything that I promised it would be, keeping in mind that I made no promises because I'd never seen it either. The only thing I knew about The Producers going in was my parents had gone and seen it, because my parents will go and watch literally anything, no matter how garbage it is. What is this? Is this a bat box? Okay, yeah, 3 batteries. They went and saw it, and my mom was like, that was the worst movie we've ever seen. Like, really? And 10 years later, I finally got around to watching it. And I gotta say, it is pretty awful. I'm talking about the new one. I think there was an original one way back in the day that people like to... I don't know, it's that thing when you talk about something that's garbage and people like stand up and go, no, it's good. Unless you're talking about the new one. The original was amazing. It's, of course I'm talking about the new one. Of course I am. Stop pretending like you didn't know. Stop pretending like you're so high and mighty because you've seen the original one and, you didn't know what I was talking about? You knew what I was talking about. You knew darn well. Now you just want to brag that you watch old movies. It's not impressive. A lot of people watch old movies. I watch old movies. I'm an old man. Okay? I watched the original Land Before Time. I know what happens when this mom dies. I weep too. Anyway. We've somehow managed to actually build a jetpack nearly. What are we missing? We're missing one of these refined iron. Good grief. People like that. They make me sick. Electric jetpack. We chose the electric one because it's powered, and you're never going to guess this, by electricity. Yeah, I know. It's wild. And we have a lot of electricity at our disposal. We don't have fuel, so... Dadgummit! We ran out of... How does this keep happening? We load these things up, and I walk away, and I sort of make the declaration that, these are going to be running for a long time. And then they die. Do we really need to have all of them running? It sounds like 3 of them might be okay. Macerator's running. Electric furnace is running. We'll leave it like that. We're about to stick a jetpack in one of these, though, and that's going to start consuming a lot of power. So maybe we will just temporarily put a little bit inside of this one, just to kind of keep it going and keep power topped off. How is the battery? The battery filling back up? The goal was to sort of fill up. But that battery's never going to fill up, because any excess power is going to go into these electrical engines that I should probably shut down, because they're consuming too much of our power. The sun is setting. as are my chances of actually finding blaze rods this episode, as the time keeps on ticking, ticking, ticking into the future. But as soon as that jetpack is charged up, we're heading into the Nether, and I'm not taking no crap from nobody. We need proper boots for this thing, actually. You can damage yourself real easily if you don't have some boots, some rubber boots. We've also got static boots, but that's not what we're looking for. We can make that. We probably have wool. Probably. We do. That was really up in the air as to whether or not we were going to have rubber. Or wool. I wasn't sure. I don't remember getting wool. Oh, you know what? I remember making a bed. But didn't we murder the sheep for that? I cannot remember shearing sheep. We might have done it, but bless me. So I don't think you bounce with these like you do if you have slime boots and something like my Sky Factory 4 series that you should all be watching. They're still effective at preventing death from drops. Gotta wait for that generator. How is this going now that we've added... Oh, okay, 35. Eventually we need to put a diamond in there and have it making diamonds. Why don't we have it making diamonds? I think I just happen to have glowstone in my inventory. Yeah, let's swap it out with a diamond. It doesn't have to keep the diamond. This isn't Tekkit Classic, we have to keep reminding ourselves. It's Tekkit... This is Tekkit Legends, so we can just clear that. Click that there. Boom. It's going to take a little longer to make a diamond than it does a glowstone, but it's the same amount of EMC being generated. I mean, it's not like the EMC has gone down. I don't know why I have to explain these things. Some people just don't understand how mod packs work. Trust me, I've played enough Minecraft and made enough videos to know that there's one person out there who sees the bar progressing slower, and is thinking to themselves, well, why did you do that? Why didn't you put in a stick? Then the bar would progress really fast and you get a lot of EMC. No, that's not how that works. It's producing the same amount of EMC regardless of what's in there. The difference is that one item is worth more, so it's going to take more EMC to generate it, therefore more time. But that it doesn't actually... why am I explaining this? If you don't get it, you don't get it. And you're not allowed to get it. So just... Oh, gosh. Oh, it doesn't make any noise. Oh, it kind of does, a little bit. How much damage are these boots gonna... How long are they gonna last us? Comment down below how many episodes you think we're going to have the boots for. Let's head to the Nether. We're ready now. I'm ready to... Should we make a sword? No, we've got one. We've got a diamond sword. It doesn't get much better than that. Armor, though, now that I'm looking at it, armor's not too good. We've got iron armor, and we've only got it in 2 slots. So maybe we should consider swapping out these iron bits with something a little bit better, like diamond. But... do we have enough diamond for that? We literally don't. Should we just go in without armor then? What do I do? Oh, you know what I can do is I can at least get refreshed iron armor. You know, I can put my armor in there. Look at that, get back fully restored armor. Let's head back in. Let's do this. Dun 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 dun. Remember, we're just going in here long enough to find and kill... I mean, however many it takes blazes, we only need to kill one, hopefully, if we get a blaze rod from it. But then, you know, assuming we don't get a blaze rod from it, we'll have to probably kill a lot of them. I can't hop anymore to move faster, which does work. Oh, look, I found blazes. Convenient. I've also found some of these guys. Hi, guys. I didn't realize y'all were in this version of Minecraft. Great to see ya. I mean, I don't know what version they were added in. I guess whatever version added the Wither. What version of Minecraft added the Wither? Comment down below. This is trivia now. We're doing trivia. Hope you folks like trivia. Get out of here, you. Shoo. What? I can't see my health. I don't know how next to death I am. I'm presuming pretty close. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Surprisingly, I'm fine. Why am I not taking severe damage? My boots are gone! What, already? Maybe they're flammable. I hadn't considered that. Why am I not dead or dying? I don't get it. I just need a blaze rod. Oh, now I'm taking damage. What the heck? What happened there? Were my rubber boots absorbing all the attacks and somehow keeping me alive? Gordon's alive? That cannot be the case. Get away from me, you. Shoo. We've got traditional combat. I need to just start spam clicking. I forget. All right, here we go. Spam clicking time. Oh. Well, knew that would be effective. I just didn't expect it to be that effective. We've got the achievement into fire or something like that. We got to slip past this guy. Dadgummit, we're all gonna die. This is how we die. We are going to actually burn to death, and I won't be able to get back down here. No, we're not. No, we're not. Everything is fine. Everything is awesome. Jetpack's got plenty of... Whoa! Okay, we're going to end it here then. Thank you folks for watching. God bless you. I'll see you later. Bye!